Great.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys are breaking up just a little bit. We got a little bit of a warble, but I can hear you mostly. So this is awesome. I have a male energy that's standing right behind the two of you, and he's taking his hands and he's putting his hands on your shoulders. And this is not a young male energy. I want to say that this is if it feels like an energy, I'm going to say I'm not. There's no age in heaven. There's no age in heaven. We only measure age here, but I feel like this person dies fairly young. I feel like I want to go like around 35, 40 years old. A male energy coming through, putting his hands. Where's the male energy that passed in the either late 30s, early 40s? Let's say around 40 years old. And it was this. It's a bump. The person's sick, gets better, and then gets sick and passes fairly quickly. Who is that, please?
Brad, your nephew Brad, but he was 60 some.
He was 63.
No, that would be too.
Could be his grandfather. He died young.
No, it'd be Dad's brother, August.
Oh, your uncle. Yeah.
My dad's brother, August, died at a very young age, 35.
Oh, okay, so this is okay. I'm going to get you guys to turn your volume down a bit if you can, because we're getting feedback coming through on your end. So okay, so normally we don't have name tags. So normally if you're in a group audience, I wouldn't know what your name was, but you're coming up as August Martin, and that's
Right.
how I know I'm with you, because his name was August as well.
Yep.
Right.
Well, I tell you guys, I should have put some depends on, because I'm making a mess here. I've got him coming through to make a connection. He is here, and he's putting his hand on your shoulders. He's coming through loud and clear. He's here. He's here. And you're his.
Oh, that I've always wanted to have met him, but he passed away long before I came around.
And you were named after him, obviously. You were named after him in memory of him, obviously. I mean, you don't even need to be psychic to know that. And that's a cool and unique name that you have, sir. But I'm also going to say this. I don't know if you know how he passed, but he's sick, gets better, and then gets sick and passes away. And he's not being specific because I'm not sure he knows how he died himself. But he's making me feel like it was one of those things of that generation. So you know how back in the old days, everybody used to smoke and nobody knew that smoking was bad for you. I don't know if it was something along those lines, sir, but I've got him coming through, and he's sort of just, he's thrilled to be seeing you is what he's saying. He's like, I don't know if you were thinking about not coming, or if you were not sure if you should show up to this thing, but it was almost like he's on the other side going, come on, show up. If you show up, I'll show up. If you show up, I'll show up. Was he known as the gambler? Was he the guy that did the gambling?
I don't know for sure, but my dad didn't want me to be called August simply because he felt so bad about August passing. And, so he decided, okay, we'll call him August if we nickname him Bud. And that's what I've been known all my life by.
Okay. So here's the thing. That's not the true story. Okay. So August is coming through and he's saying that's not the true story.
Oh,
August was the black sheep in the family, sir. And he was a hustler. He was a hustler. So I don't know if he was a bootlegger. I don't know if he was a card guy or whatever. And okay, I got to be very careful about this because he's like, hey, don't paint me wrong. He's like a legitimate hustler, like a card shark or a bootlegger. It's illegal.
It could have been.
it's illegal, but I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a thing. I needed to make money, kind of thing. So if you were to go and do some research through Ancestry, that Ancestry site or something like that, you're going to find some interesting stories. And here's how I know this. Everybody that knows me knows I don't like talking about myself. If you see me do readings, but they'll show me things out of my life. And my wife's family, years and years ago in Canada, they lived along the St. Lawrence Canal. They were bootleggers. So they used to have high-speed boats going across to America and sell Americans.
Well, we're Canadians too.
There you go. There. That's awesome. That's awesome. He's 3. He's a hustler, not a bad
He
hustler.
may have been.
No, he is. I'm telling you,
Yes.
you're going to shock yourself. You're going to shock yourself. That's fantastic. He's here, and I think there was like an embarrassment thing. Like we can't name him August, but we need to carry his name on. And oh my God, we got to name him August. So let's call him Bud so we can forget about it. And now it doesn't matter now. This is awesome. This is awesome. And when you guys find this out, would you do me? There's no obligation, but when you do find this out, because I know you'll be able to prove it, I want you to post it on my Facebook page, because it's not like he was robbing people. We're talking about just straight. He wins card games all the time, gets money, or the bootlegging, which is not good, but it wasn't that bad. He says that you've got so much of him, hardworking man, as were you in your lifetime. I know because of him how hardworking man you have been, because he's showing it to me. You're very much the same as him.
Very hardworking. Yes.
Yeah. Is there 5 kids with you guys? Do you guys have 5 children?
Yeah. He was one of 5.
I was one of 5. Yeah.
Bud was one of 5.
And are you the last one?
No, it's the second last one.
The second. Okay. There's no way to know this 100% because they never reveal when somebody's going to die, but you are the strongest in the family by far. And somebody always needs to be the last. And everybody it's hard to see all your family members die and pass away. It's very, very difficult, but somebody has to be the last, and that's going to be you. And I don't know if I'm not promising you'll last, another 30 years or another 3 days. I don't know, but you will be the last one standing, because you are absolutely the strongest one in the family. And it's usually a female that's the strongest, but in your case, you're the strongest. So this is August. This is amazing. This is a fabulous thing. There's huge family over on the other side. Huge family over on the other side. You have a lot of dead people over there. Yeah. Did you is there something to do with, did you get a farm and then sell a farm?
No, I did not have a farm, but I was born and raised on a farm.
And your family sold the farm.
And they sold the farm.
Okay. So I didn't quite get that right. I don't know why he's mentioning that. Maybe it's a validation. Maybe it's something, I don't know why he's mentioning that. But again, just he's so proud of you, because what he's basically saying is that, in today's day and age, people don't know what work is. They don't. Young people don't know what work is. You knew what work was, and
he was a farm boy. He was a hard worker. Yes. As
did your namesake, August. He was an amazing man, and you got a big heart. So thank you. I hope that. How do you know? Let me ask you this: how do you know you'll feel you guys should feel your shoulders getting warm, because he's standing between you and he's putting his hands on both of your shoulders. So, but how do you know he's here, sir?
I now can kind of feel it.
I have goosebumps all over me right now.
Yeah.
I've had it ever since you said he was here.
Yeah.
You said August was here. Yeah, because I do feel close to him because I have that name. Yes.
Beautiful. Well, I hope that's brought you some healing and some peace. He's with a large group of people over on the other side, and obviously, if he's coming through, he's okay, but so are all your other loved ones too. And I just need you to know that he thinks, and I think, that you're a beautiful soul, sir. You've got a very kind and loving heart.
He does very much. He really does.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're glad you came tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love and light to you. Thank you so much.
I'm going to tell you something that's going to freak you out. You're probably going to have a shower after this. But if we were in a large group session like live, I'd come down in the audience and give you a hug right now. I just feel like that's how much love is coming through from the other side, and then that would freak you out. But whatever, you're a beautiful soul.
He has a beautiful family. We loved his family, and he's a good soul. Really good guy.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. That was fun. That was a nice one. That was